Good morning, everyone. Dr. Victoria Skirbo here with Apollo, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. We have a pretty wet and rainy morning. I had to bring my car to get fixed, so this is coming out a little bit later than it usually does. But there's a lot going on today, so let's get into it. So we have the moon in Libra. Today, all day. It starts the day with an opposition to Jupiter. Remember, Jupiter has just moved back into Aries. That brings some perspective. And Mercury makes a lovely trine to the north node of the moon. Mercury is in Capricorn. It is retrograde, but that trine to the north node brings some of those really considered ideas forward. When Mercury's retrograde, we really have to sort of look at things and then relook at things and then relook at things. So there's been a lot of work with, what are you doing, you silly goose? He's been doing this weird nesting thing, and he got some bags, and now he has this. It's like a playground. It's like a ball pit for parrots. And then every morning I come in and have to sweep up. Anyway, we do have a lovely trine between the Sun and Neptune. Of course, Neptune in Pisces, the Sun in Capricorn. This opens us up. Oh, you all right, buddy? Did you scare yourself? What happened? This opens us up to compassion, imagination, spirituality, direct connection to source. Lovely. Now, yesterday, Mars went direct. Today, it makes a sesquiquadrate to the Sun. Sesquiquadrates are a mouthful. They're also kind of annoying. We can feel held back with the sesquiquadrate. Try not to get frustrated and use it and have it be used against you. It's better to just focus the energy in the way that's going to get things done with the least amount of tumult. But there are restrictions there. So, and now that Mars is direct, we want to just do stuff, right? But there's still a few things that we need to take care of before we can flow freely. The moon in Libra does trine Mars. So our mind and our actions are flowing and on the same page. But again, the Sun in conjunct Mars is giving us a little bit of trouble in that respect. The moon later in the day makes a square to Mercury. We might have some issues. The moon is in Libra, though, which usually lets Mercury and Capricorn kind of take the lead. Don't want to create too much of a fuss, but it still can be again a little irritating. And then lastly, the moon at the end of the day makes an opposition to Chiron. Really sort of, there's all this martial energy, the Chiron in Aries, Mars finally going direct. It's a real question around the issue of how you're going to focus your energy. Best to focus it in a direction in which you want to see your worlds be. You yourself, your creative capacity and your ability to be pretty much an authority in your own life, but based on responsible action and not just because you disagree, but finding a way to utilize that energy in a more positive way. So, all right, guys, have yourself a wonderful day. Subscribe, and I'll see you again tomorrow morning for the daily. Love you. Namaste.